So in the movie in Infinity, we get what a great variety of perspectives on the maps on the maps to the afterlife and beyond death. And the shamans, in effect, and my training with the shamans for 25 years taught me that we are map makers, that we are the ones who chart and draft the maps to the realms that few have been able to journey to and come back from consciously. Because we all come back anyway. But to do so consciously makes you a tremendous navigator.
Mm-hmm. That's actually very well put. That's exactly what the Arabic alchemists were teaching of the Sufi schools, was how to create maps to guide your afterlife. Very interesting, and to hear this coming from South America, just quite fascinating. That there's all these ancient cultures, and they all seem to have the same idea.
Absolutely.
And they're all kind of
this wisdom originates from a single source. So these ancient cultures did not each discover the same thing. It's an original body of wisdom that they all carry. But the beauty of this wisdom is that you don't learn it as information. This is personally verifiable. It's an experiment that you can do yourself. You can verify these maps by traveling through them. And I'll tell you, when you are making your final crossing, it's good to know the map, because you don't want to be asking for directions then.
Yes, and you don't want to have false conclusions shown to you at that moment either. And your school, of course, part of what it does is teaches this, and what we tried to do in Infinity was to show some of the things that happen, that are going to happen when you die, so that you can create your maps with that knowledge. For instance, the past life review we talk about extensively in the film, and it's a very important map. It's a very important thing that's going to happen to you, that you can then use your maps to guide you through, because it's going to be, in some cases, a very traumatic experience, I would imagine, right?
Well, when you die, the first thing you do is you go through your life review, where you get to review every emotionally charged incident in your life. And it's timeless. There was a study done on people who had committed suicide, or tried to, by jumping off of the Golden Gate Bridge, which is exactly 340 feet above the sea level. And it takes you 3.8 seconds to go from the deck of the bridge and hit the water. And the people that they interviewed, 13 survivors who who lived, they all claimed that in that 3.8 seconds, it lasted days and days, as they reviewed each one of the incidents in which they hurt someone, they spoke harshly to someone, they did not ask forgiveness of someone, they did not say "I love you" when they had the opportunity to. They used painful words or actions against someone. They had to relive it, not only from their perspective, but from the perspective of the person that they hurt, and feel every one of those feelings over again. Which is why we want to live impeccably. We want to go through that. We want to say the "I love yous" and the "I forgive yous" now, so we don't have to do it on the other side. We have to clean up our act. Shaman about it as cleaning up your river, so that when you come to meet the ocean, the sea, you're pure crystalline water.
Ah, that's nice. So this all goes together in a way, the energy, medicine, the luminous body, and this point of view about death. And what it really is the luminous body is it collapses, it folds in on itself, and it travels up this tube, which the ancient Hindus called the Sushumna, and attaches itself back into, I guess, the greater hyperspace field, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you become part of this thing which you were never separate from, except that you just thought you were.
Yeah. Well, how can we be? When we're living energy, we are energy bodies, and I want to invite our listeners to visit my website at www.the4winds FOUR WINDS.com and listen to and watch some of the videos that we have and audio recordings on the luminous body. But definitely come and watch our movie Infinity, which is being released this week, right?
It is, and also get the DVD Healing the Luminous Body, which has Alex Gray's great paintings depicting the luminous body in all of its glory, and just knowing and how the luminous body is makes you feel better. It's weird. Alberto, thanks so much for being on. You're a great guy. You're great. We did a great job together. Great collaboration.
Great, Jay. Great to be with you on your show. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I'm Jay Weidner, Smoke and Mirrors. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for listening.